In this video, I want to show you one of my favorite tricks on worship piano to make you sound more professional. The best thing about it is it's super simple, takes just a few minutes to learn. Hey brothers and sisters, my name is Jared Messer. I am the founder of worshipmusicacademy.com. I am so thankful to have you here to check out this video. All right, I'm really excited to share with you this one simple trick that I've used for so many years to help people learn to play simpler, but also to give them a very professional sound. And this thing is really transformative once you learn how to do it. Really easy, just a couple minutes, you're gonna have it. So here's the problem, right? A lot of people, when you're playing worship music, either you're playing by yourself at home, you're playing the songs that you love, or you're on your worship team, or you maybe even leading worship on the piano, and you may be classically trained, played notes all these years, and you're staring now at a chord chart, right? You're looking at a chord chart, or maybe even a lead sheet, and the training on that kind of skill is very different. And it's not something that you go to school for. There's not a lot of teachers that teach you how to do that. So when you're staring at a chord chart, like, what do I play here? And you're like, oh, okay, that's a C. I know how to play a C chord, right? There it is, there's a C chord. So you can find yourself kind of falling into this pattern of continually playing. These are called triads, you know, this 1, 3, 5 sound kind of sound, right? And the left hand is kind of playing a little bit of octaves, right? And you're moving around. And that's fine. That's gonna get you a long way. In fact, a lot of Hillsong stuff kind of sounds like that. But what I wanna show you is a way that's so easy, but will lift your sound to something that's wider, more spacious, and simpler. And really the secret to playing with a professional sound is not flashier or bigger. It's actually simpler, more spacious. So that's what this is gonna do. So here's what I want to show you. We're going to work in the key of A for this little demonstration here to teach you this trick. Before we do, I need to show you very quickly the Nashville number system, because what I'm going to teach you is based on kind of a numbers way of playing. Don't get freaked out. It's pretty simple. So in the key of A, I don't know if you're familiar or not, it doesn't matter. In the key of A, we're going to have 2 sharps. So or 3 sharps, sorry. We're going to walk through this key. I'm going to just show you the key, and the Nashville number system is a way of, what you do is you take the notes or the tones of the scale and you give them each a number. That's all it is. So if I'm counting my way up the scale of A, let's say A, because that's the root of the chord, so that's 1. I'll go up the next tone, that's a B, so that's the second tone, so that's 2. There's my C sharp, it's the first sharp, that's 3. D is 4. E is 5. F sharp is 6, G sharp is 7. I'm back to 1, which is A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now, we're going to be looking at the song, How Great Is Our God, to demonstrate this. So let me show you the progression of the song, and then I'll teach you this really simple thing. The progression is this: 1, 6, 4, 5, 1. And for my left hand, I'm going to use 1 finger. Now I'm using more than 1 finger, but it's 1 note at a time, like that. That's the whole thing. All right? 1, 6, 4, 5, 1. Now in the right hand, I'm going to make this shape. You can kind of see this on the desktop with this shape. So I've got an octave in between my thumb and my pinky. And I have this 1 note in between, so it's 3 notes. And the shape is going to be on the 5 with my thumb, an octave above on the 5 with my pinky, and the 1 in the middle. So again, just remember in the key of A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is E. So I have an E in the bottom, an E in the top, and an A in the middle. This is the shape right here. And that is not going to change. All I'm going to do is play quarter notes here. How great is our God. Now the left hand, I'm going to keep that 1 finger going. Okay? Sounds like this. How great is our God. Sing with me. How great is our God. And all will see how great. How great is is our God. All right, we've already got something that sounds really kind of fresh, very spacious. In fact, you may not know this, a lot of the tracks that you hear, this is what they're playing. This is it. The piano player is playing this, okay? That simple shape. And it's 5, 1, 5 in the right hand. On the left hand, you can play octaves if you want, whatever you normally play. I'll probably do a video on left hand playing too to give you some tips on that. But 5, 1, 5. That's it. Now you could take that right there and just, you're off to the races. And you can play that with, so many different songs. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name. All kinds of songs. You are way maker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. I'm just keeping that same shape. So many songs it works great for, okay? You can stop right there and be totally set. But let me add a little bit more to this to even take you farther, to be more interesting. And I'm also going to show you, some of you are going, oh, I'm having trouble with that octave. Can't quite reach an octave. I'm not good at those. I'm going to show you a way to do that where you don't have to play the octave. At the end, I'll show you a simple way. I taught my 10-year-old to do this. Then it took her 10 minutes, okay? It's really easy. But let me show you some ways to ornament that, okay? So we've got this 5, 1, 5 thing. Now, here's an interesting thing. A lot of times in music, worship music, other kinds of music, we want to create moments. Really, music is about creating moments. And one of the ways we do that is by using something called dissonance. Now, if you're familiar with dissonance, you know this. If you're not, it's pretty simple. The idea of dissonance is conflict, okay? So we've got conflict within the notes, and that happens when notes are close together. Conflict, right? And by itself, that sounds messy and kind of can be crass, But what we're doing really in music is we use that dissonance to then bring about resolution. So we can create these emotional moments and then resolve them. So I'm going to teach you how to use dissonance in this 5-1-5 thing to even make it more interesting. So again, we're going to keep our left hand the same. How great is our God? But instead of playing just 5-1-5, what I'm going to add in is, instead of playing 5-1-5 every time, in between, so on 1, I'll play that. On 2, I'm going to take this middle note and make it the 7, which is a G sharp. So it's going to sound like this. Okay? That's it. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great. Right? You get that feeling? Now, we're not really creating dissonance on the piano, but the melody is how great. There's a little bit of a clash there. If I play them together, it still sounds nice. Right? So that's a way to introduce that 7th dissonance. And you can play these notes separate or together. You could play it like this. Sing with me, how great is our God, and all will see how great. Right? So you can even break those up. So you can introduce the 7. You can also use the 2, and it works exactly the same as the 7th. So I can play the same thing. Instead of going down here, I'll go up like this. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great. Right? So simple. Oh, see how great. How great is our God. And the coolest thing about this pattern is I don't have to play just this. I can break it up and play top 2 notes, bottom 2 notes like this, or bottom note like this. Or I can play a pattern. Or I can play this pattern. Or I can introduce the 7th. Right? Or I can introduce the 2. All I need to do is make sure I keep that 5, 1, 5 as the basis for this, and I can introduce 7s, I can introduce 2s. I told you at the beginning I was going to teach you a simple way to do it, and it doesn't even compromise the sound that much, a little bit. All we're going to do, instead of playing the octave, that's a little bit tough for you, we're going to take your pinky out. We're just going to play these 2 notes. That's it. Great is our God. Sing with me, how great. Right? It still sounds great, right? Oh, we'll see how great. How great. And you can still do the 7th thing. You're just going to play a little. Sing with me, how great. So I just don't have the top note. That's it. So simple. All right? Implement this in your playing, and I hope it's a blessing to you. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I really hope it'll be a blessing to you. And please comment below and let us know what kind of videos you'd like to see in the future. If you want to keep up with everything we're doing here at the channel, you can click right below this video to subscribe. If you want to watch more videos like this one, you can click right over here. And if you want to hear more about the worship piano course we created that's helped tens of thousands of people learn to play worship piano like a pro, you can click right down here. Hope to meet you soon. God bless you.